Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Vampyr. And we are at the entrance to Shawn's Asylum. We made a pretty significant call in regards to Shawn's fate. Instead of leaving him as a scowl or killing him, we decided to regenerate him with our blood. So, in a way, he's kind of our child. Or at least maybe cousin. I'm not sure what exactly that definition would be. But I guess we'll have to check in on him a little bit later to see what the consequences are. In the meantime, we have a killer to try and track down. Let's go ahead and look at the body. What's in his hands? Well,
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
oh dear. Why? An old and elegant brooch belonging to Jonathan's mother. Someone is definitely sending a message.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Because that's not going to end badly. At all. Heavens no. And looks like we're actually going to be heading to that area of Whitechapel that we couldn't go into previously. This kind of central district. Okay, well before we do that, I think we need to go put up some flyers.
Good evening, Mr. Throckmorton.
Dr. Reid, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
You have no idea.
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Fair enough. Do we have any new info on you? Nada?
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put up these flyers. Then we're going to rest, because that's important. Get this almost 5,000 XP taken care of. And then I guess we'll head up that way. Ooh, we have new dialogue available from Lady Ashbury and Dr. Swansea. If we want to go ahead and go that route too. We may want to stop by Pembroke before we decide to do anything else. Also need to see if there's any new denizens here we could have a chat with. Stick the first poster, the second poster, etc. Well, there's Enid. Ah.
Informing London's inhabitants of the presence of vampires. What does that make me? A double or a triple agent?
Probably put you on some sort of list, I would imagine. So we've got to look for those kind of posters spread out around the place. Hello. Night shelters vicinity. We have not gone up here, to the best of my knowledge. Oh, we got a cross. Looks like this was a devout family. Or person. Oh, wow. What happened to the rest of the place? door has been unlocked. Oh, it was another shortcut. I see. Well, that's good to know. Let's go ahead and keep our eyes on the prize, though. We have to let the people of London know that they're in danger, if that wasn't blatantly obvious. Oh, well then. Poof.
Best run along. Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this, vermin.
Ow. Here.
He's dead. Watch out! It's fast.
Oh, you have friends. I didn't ask for friends. What's going on with that nonsense?
Away with you!
Ooh. Okay, we need to run. We are completely out of blood. Oh. Yeah, you know that whole we need to heal up thing? That's getting to be more of a reality, I'm afraid. Okay, where could we find some rats? Can't feed from other people. Kind of wanting to not do that unless absolutely necessary. Oh, this was the area right below the hideout. I see. Well, we're getting our health back at least a little bit. We have definitely got to feed, though. So, we need to find some hunters that are currently not being followed by a holy man. And deal with that accordingly. Ow. Just used a serum on myself. Guard of Prywin note. Command post to dock patrols. Object vampire hunter. Fraud avoid. Some of our scouts recently spotted the presence of a certain Ichabod Throgmorton near the East End docks. You'll probably see him patrolling the place at night, claiming that he's a specialist of vampire extermination. The man is a fraud. Not even a real con man, for he does not charge anybody for the work, but he clearly has no clue what he's talking about. If he ever approaches you for some joint hunter collaboration, refuse and let him go. In a leech fight, the man is nothing more than bait. Oh, he probably wouldn't want to hear that. He probably wouldn't want to hear a lot of things, to tell you the God's honest. Okay, you are going to be a snack, my friend. Ready?
Over there!
Okay, I feel better now. Slightly. And we've got to find where... Okay, it's pointing on the radar. I wasn't even paying attention. Genius.
Stop! Vampire!
Well, they see us. Can't really do anything about it right now. They're going to be...
Where'd he go?
Yes, where did he go? Be a shame if someone else got a snack. And you, my friend. You get the phalanges, because that's what you deserve. And I hear skulls running around in the garbage, so we do have had a few respawns. And everything else is down this way. I guess it would make sense that a lot of these areas would have baddies near them. And there's one 5 meters away. It'd be nice if I could jump. Not the case, though. No, there were two right next to each other. And here's another one. Is this that same storefront? Yes, it is. I'll get this last one taken care of, and we'll go ahead and let Throckmorton know that the job is done.
Done. Mr. Throgmorton should be happy.
So I'm curious as to his motivation. If his heart is in the right place, or there's maybe something else going on. Guess we'll have to see. He might be one of those, you know, kind of an Ichabod Crane kind of character. And he should still be over here near the body, right? Yes, indeed.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reid, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
I put up your public service announcement. Consider the common folk warned about the vampiric presence.
Thank you, Dr. Reid. You may not realize it, but you saved a great many lives today.
Do you really think they could be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men and women.
Ah.
Tell me, Ichabod, why do you consider yourself the protector of Shawn Hampton's shelter?
He is a truly inspiring example. Dedicated, pious. His shelter is open to all, whoever they are. Most admirable.
Yeah, about that.
You've never faced, let alone killed, a vampire, Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
Lunatic. Yeah, he definitely has courage.
You have courage, Mr. Throgmorton. Perhaps that is all one requires to face the demons.
Thank you, Dr. Reid. You'll see. One day I'll find and kill one of these monstrosities with my own two hands.
Hint failed. Oh. Well, that's a shame.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
I was kind of wanting to... Yeah, sure, you'll get there, champ. Oh, well. Can't bat 1,000. Let's go ahead and get some rest. And kind of see what the consequences of what we did with Shawn. I'm very curious about that. Okay, sleepy times. Let's see what exactly we're going to level up here. We... Shadow Veil, Claws. We probably need to upgrade Claws. What else do we... Oh. Thirst we need to upgrade. There we go. Now, we could... Ooh, we could upgrade Abyss to level 2. It is our ultimate, so... That should be fun. Claws. 2,000 for claws. That seems to be the ones that we use the most. The Shadow Veil's decent. And we haven't really used Blood Barrier because I keep on forgetting that we have it. But claws have definitely come in handy, so... And then we'll get to choose what kind of claws. Claw strength. Now strike your prey with a stunning effect. Ooh. That you gain blood with each hit. That's interesting. So I think we'll go ahead and confirm. We also have the ability to carry 3 serums or increase the number of bullets that we carry. It's really not that big of a issue to us right now, I don't think. The following night. Portrait of a Sad Saint. If you've ever lived near the docks of East End, you must know who Shawn Patrick Hampton is, and if not, you might have heard of him. His name is starting to spread through the entire capital, and the song it sings is one of hope. Shawn is the humble founder of the Hampton Asylum, an establishment that he built with his own hands and convictions. The building, an abandoned warehouse gracefully donated by the Dawson family, then renovated and transformed into what is now the most famous asylum in London. The poor and hungry are welcome under his roof, and with them he shares his food, his care, and his prayers. Shawn Hampton came from a background of misery, but the hardships of life didn't disfigure or maim his profound trust in the Lord. If anything, the faithful man gained an acute empathy in exchange for the torments of poverty. His love of others is renowned throughout the docks. Rare are those who didn't witness Shawn cry at the sight of an infirm veteran, an orphan child, or a sick mother. That is how he gained his nickname, the Sad Saint of the East End. Shawn Hampton is so respected that people still stay in his shelter, even after the Sad Saint contracted a mysterious disease which forces him to rest a lot and take his meals away from his flock. While in some other parts of London, people step back as soon as someone coughs in public. Men and women accept to eat and sleep in the Hampton Asylum. It's the safest place in the East End docks. The building looks dirty. The stench around the place is awful for a delicate soul. But there is hope and love there, and the death toll has been low and stable for days. E.W. Maybe that's a good thing? Your choice concerning the community pillar has been reported by the press, so looks like Shawn is doing good. And the docks are actually healthy. Your action has impacted the borough's economy. Neat. There's also these 3 folks that we haven't talked to yet. Hopefully we will meet them in time. Actually, we might as well take the opportunity to see if we can upgrade our weaponry. Okay, what was it? We had Dragonbane at 3. We also have... We had the Barker at level 3. Let's go for Dragonbane, since that's kind of our bread and butter. Good handle... Oh, we have no good handle parts. Boo. We have plenty of common handle parts, and plenty of materials for the upgrades, but we need to procure... good handles and good triggers. We could probably buy those from vendors, I would assume. Can we actually break down some of this stuff? Good resale value. We still have the... I don't know, we don't really need to break down any of this stuff right now, to tell you the truth. Alright, we are level 16 now. I feel all kinds of mighty. Hopefully. Nope, I accidentally just used another serum. Lovely. That's okay, we can make more. And we've got track the actual vampire culprit. I would like to head back to the hospital and talk to Dr. Swansea and Lady Ashbury, though, because I think that's going to be a very interesting conversation. So, I guess we head east. And we'll have to find those people at another time, I suppose. Actually, wait a minute. Okay, it's the next night and no one has come to pick this place up. Awesome. Where is Shawn? Shawn? He may be out hunting, to tell you the truth. We may run into him a little bit later, perhaps. He did randomly appear in front of us that one time. Gave us a little bit of a spook. Oh, there he is.
Welcome back to my humble shelter, Dr. Reid. Are you here to subdue me again?
No, Shawn. I just came by to see how you are.
I feel all right. Why'd you ask?
Are you still feeding on corpses?
No. It's almost as though the blood you forced me to drink has provided me eternal satisfaction.
Okay.
How is the sanitary situation in this part of town?
I think it's acceptable. Fewer cases of sickness recently. I thank the Lord for his mercy.
And he's kept his faith, too.
How are things in your shelter? Between the mortals and the immortals, I mean.
Even if we're all children of God, I've always maintained a strict frontier between the two communities.
What do you fear?
A few years ago, a Skal decided to pay a nocturnal visit to my sleeping customers. He got caught licking their necks in the dark. Since then, I have added a lock to the door.
That's it?
What if food became scarce? Wouldn't the immortals in your flock be tempted to feed on the living? Wouldn't you?
The Skals can feed on the dead, Doctor. And until Judgment Day, mortals will continue dying.
Can I... Ooh, I'm not sure what that word means.
How did you meet old Bridget?
When younger, I used to patrol the streets at night, searching for lost souls. This is how I met her. It took me 2 months just to get her name. Now we support each other.
Had you already visited their hideout in the sewers?
Just once, and very briefly. Most of them are very discreet, and they see me as an outsider, even if I protect them.
You really are a saint, Shawn.
Oh, no, sir, I'm not. But I know evil, and I believe goodwill and tenacity can make this world a better place.
I still don't know what that means.
Have you seen Harriet Jones since taking her to old Bridget?
No, she is with the sewer Skals now. I don't go downstairs.
What happened at the Pembroke?
I guess we recognized each other. As Skals, I mean. She had but one thought. To punish. To get revenge upon everything and everyone. I realized I had to bring her here quickly.
But why did she fake her own death? There was so much blood in her room. She attacked patients, too.
I just lost her for a minute that night. When I found her, she had caused mayhem across the hospital. I slapped some sense into her, and we fled before getting caught.
What happened then?
We ran here through narrow streets and backyards. She kept saying that someone was talking to her in the dark, offering to avenge her. But I saw nobody.
I guess we're gonna find out what this word means.
Would you let me listen to your chest, Shawn?
No, Dr. Reid. You already forced me to drink your blood, and I thank you for that, for I feel better now. But it was quite an unpleasant experience.
It would help me greatly if you would allow me to give you a physical examination.
I said no. I'm no subject of medical examination, and I intend only to obey and to kneel before God.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Farewell, Shawn. Take good care of your flock, and of yourself.
And off he goes. And off we go, back to Pembroke. Now, it looks like we can actually head right to... I nearly took another serum again. Trying track the actual vampire culprit. Actually, it looks like we may have to go through this way unless we want to backtrack toward other places that we've been. North Dock. And staked guy, or staked skull. Oh, hi guys.
Better go home, sir.
Absolutely.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
Level 20. They're gonna start getting more deadly. Actually, let's try out our new toy. Neat.
Fuck, he's fast!
Oh. Almost did a bad there. Was not paying attention to my health. And that's how accidents happen. Why'd I pull my sword? I'm hearing something. What's that about? We'll get a better view. Oh, wow. Okay, they're fighting one of the feral skulls. I forgot what their name was off the top of my head. Be a shame if someone came in and took advantage of the fact that you all are damaged. Mm-hmm. That we do. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Grab all the loot. And that was a train. It looks like we could head back to Pembroke like this. I am curious what is on the other side here. Let's go ahead and explore the rest of this warehouse before we really get going. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, you got a flamethrower. And you are quite resistant to things. And don't you get cooking, sir. Oh, he's mustard gas. I'm sorry. There you go. And the door has been on. Ah, okay, it's a shortcut. Is this where we originally found Shawn? I do remember a lot of these warehouses look the same, but that's by design, of course. Most of these would probably be created by the same company, so of course they would look very similar. So here's the pathway we originally took. Let's head into this machine courtyard. Unpleasant. Got skulls hanging out here. Look around the corner. Looks like coal. Level 20 blinker. Looks like it's just you, though. Oh! Nullified. Oh, when he teleports, it breaks our lock for our ultimate. That's good to know for future reference. Because we're focusing the shadows on one place. If he goes poof. Oh, like so. Is that what you're going to do now? Ah. Thought I got your timing right. That was incorrect, though. Any more of you guys popping up? Spring and a flat something or other. And I bet we can't go through here. This is going to be closed. Oh. Yeah, that's gated. Yeah. Not yet, it seems. No worries, though. I think we've got a lot accomplished here. I guess we made the good call regarding Shawn, or at least a good call out of a possible 3. And the district is still healthy, and we are on the pursuit of the actual vampire killer. I don't know if we're going to do that first or head to Pembroke, but I guess we will find out at the beginning of the next episode, guys. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.